Greetings again, once and all. Yeah, you have seen this one just recently in a recent video, but this was the first edition of the Little series, the Lil Cashbox, obviously. This is the one I call Little One, as in the $1, obviously. It's never been reissued, which is telling me they probably got rid of the molds. 1970, the Little Gasser. This original kit with the gold anodizing, I remember building it as a kid. I think I had two of them at the time. This is not an original with the gold anodizing, but it is an older reissue. They also released the Little Mixer and Little Yeller in 1970 as well. Probably first quarter, third quarter, something like that. Clean and simple. Dark charcoal metallic with red. It's not actually black. Now, in the Little Gasser kit, you do get extra bodies. In the Little Mixer kit, you do get extra bodies. In the Gasser kit, you also get parts of the mixer, but not the chrome tree. So you end up with a bunch of spare parts from it. The Little Yeller, I don't think you get extra bodies in that one, because I think the body panels are all on a set tree. But everything else is identical except for the bodies and some of the chrome tree bits. I do want to get another Little Yeller so I can make a prison bus or some other fun stuff. And I have thought about just making another body of it because it's really not that hard. The Little Roman, Little Stogie, and the Little Hot Dogger. The Roman Chariot is on my want list pretty bad. I do not have one. I do have a Little Stogie, brand new in the box, modern reissue. I have not built it yet. It's got all them cool little bits and pieces for it. The Hot Dogger, I have a couple of them. One of which I bought was a parts kit that was incomplete. I ended up using some parts for one kit and then decided to turn around and build it anyway, but the Little Hot Dogger doesn't have the tandem axle, which was a change from the original Little series. It's the same exact chassis, just a little shorter and a different front end. It's got two springs instead of the single leaf. Still based on the same principle. Yeah, second one, of course. And this one, it's actually not a doghouse as much as it's a little nut house. I used the popcorn wagon peanut mixer thingy in the back. And of course, a lot of custom. Built my own chassis, different motor swap, all kinds of other fun little stuff. But I had the body, so might as well use it. I think the air catcher is from Der Beetlebus. The cuckoo car. Somebody went cuckoo for this one, that's for sure. And yeah, it started the wide tire series, which I'm not really fond of the tires themselves. They don't always mount together very well, and they're really wide in the rear when you're trying to mount them side by side on a shelf. They don't really fit quite so well. The gypsy wagon I do not have yet. The Royal or the depth charger I do, obviously. I even have another scrap rebuilder one that might someday see some recreation of it. And I did swap the back tires on most of these simply because, like I said, putting them side by side on the shelf, they take up too much room with that extra width. the flame out. This thing is just way too much for the eyes to look at. There's just chrome everywhere. Gold anodizing on this one to make it brass era would be just gorgeous, I'm sure. Gotta love the candle headlights. And again, these are not factory original back tires. I think them came off of like Wile E. Coyote, or I'm not sure. They came up with something. The Royal Rail, not sure how I ended up with this one, but I have it, and I built it. I got the original wide tires on it. Not super fond of them, but you know. Hemi Howler, I have never actually had a chance to buy that one. The Little Toe Jam. Gotta have a tow truck, right? The blue looks really good on it. I do have plans for fire trucks, dump trucks, and a bunch of other versions of utility vehicles for these kind of cabs. I think it was about 4 months after these photos were taken when I finally got my Lil Cashbox, or it would have been in the mix. They kind of speak for themselves, don't they? And here you get the gray and the green are original cabs in the box. The other one is a template I made with keyhole windows. I was thinking kind of a locksmith idea. The two on the outside are brand new kits, haven't been touched, and the other one in the middle is a lot of parts. And here you can see I made a crystal clear. I wasn't sure how to put it together without having glue on clear being an issue. And I didn't want to angle iron bracket everything together. And this one was made out of the regular plastic, as you had seen in a previous video. Just don't understand how they can get a stretcher up in there, so it's kind of more of a first response. First responder, however you want to put it. And a monster was born. Moving the cab forward gave all kinds of room for a big engine in the back. Everything underneath is custom made. And I believe it was the Lindbergh 29 Ford box turned into a off-road 4x4 trail ride repair rig. Because you know when you're out smashing against rocks and trees, you're gonna break something. The black, yellow with red outline just turned out gorgeous. Local dirt track, water trucks. And again, a lot of custom made parts, like the whole rear arm is one solid unit instead of 4 separate pieces. Chevy small block. Little checkers. The back wheels came, or actually all the wheels, came off of a couple of 124 scale RC cars. I do have plans to build one of these someday. There was never a kit of it until somebody 3D prints it. Yeah. Damn hot rodders. And yeah, the little coffin is not part of the little series. It's a Revell kit, which means it was a different designer, which isn't part of the original. Anyway, thank you all for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. Much appreciated, and we shall see you again on the next one. Bye!